How does habeas corpus relate to legal due process? Have you ever wondered how the legal system protects individual rights? One key concept is habeas corpus, which plays an important role in ensuring fairness in the justice process. This legal procedure allows a person who is detained by authorities to challenge the lawfulness of their detention in court. The term habeas corpus literally means you have the body. It requires that the authority holding the individual bring them before a court to justify their detention. This process acts as a safeguard against unlawful imprisonment, making sure no one is held without a valid legal reason. Now, let's talk about due process. This is a broader principle that guarantees fair treatment through the judicial system. Due process requires that before the government can take away someone's life, liberty, or property, it must follow fair procedures. These procedures include notifying the individual of the charges against them, providing an opportunity to be heard, and ensuring a fair trial. Due process is rooted in the 5th and 14th Amendments of the United States Constitution and applies to all stages of legal proceedings, from arrests to trials and sentencing. So, how do habeas corpus and due process connect? Both concepts aim to protect individual rights against arbitrary government action. Habeas corpus serves as a tool to enforce due process by allowing judicial review of whether a person has been lawfully detained. If someone believes their detention violates their due process rights, such as being held without probable cause, they can file a habeas corpus petition to challenge the legality of their detention. In practical terms, habeas corpus acts as a check on law enforcement power. It ensures that arrests and detentions comply with due process requirements. For instance, law enforcement must have probable cause and follow established legal procedures when making an arrest. If these standards are not met, a detained person can seek relief by asking a court to order their releases. Historically, courts have recognized habeas corpus as a fundamental part of due process protections. While habeas corpus focuses on whether detention is lawful, due process covers the entire framework of fair legal procedures that must be followed throughout the justice system. In special situations, like national emergencies, the relationship between habeas corpus and due process can become complicated. Sometimes, the suspension of habeas corpus may limit the ability to challenge detention directly, but some elements of due process still apply to protect against unjust detention. In the courtroom, habeas corpus is a vital mechanism that supports due process. It ensures that courts can review and correct unlawful detentions. This relationship highlights the role of courts as protectors of individual rights and fairness in the justice system. Understanding these concepts helps us appreciate how the legal system works to uphold justice and protect personal freedoms.